on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. It may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's away we go then. Rudiger. Musiala. Oh, Red, nice interception. Schlotterbeck. Wirtz. Great defending, strong and determined.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bakula. Now it's Locadia.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Sané. Sané. Now it's Havertz. And here's the chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Raum done delicately. Danger averted for now. Gnabry. Goretzka. Succumbs to the pressure. That is lovely. Aim forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gnabry. Locadia. And it's Gnabry. Havertz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Wirtz. Gnabry. And here's Wirtz. Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bajor gently down. Leandro Bacuna. Musiala. Raum. Gnabry. Gnabry. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Locadia. Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. Goretzka. Musiala. Moved on forwards. Kimmich. Havertz. Goretzka. Wirtz. And it's played forward. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cleared away. Goretzka, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Havertz. And here's Sané. That's the keeper's ball. Bakuna. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Wirtz, Sané, and it's Kimmich. Cross. Azor can get it clear. Out to the right. Sané. Musiala. So, what can they make of this? Bakuna. Now it's Locadia. Wirtz. Havertz. That looks a cracking ball. Gnabry! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Clipped into space. Now it's Havertz. Brishedli Bazor. That's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. Musiala shifted upfield. And it's Wirtz. Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. Decent chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bazor aimed forwards. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Showing good feet. Here comes the cross. Cleared without complication. Bakuna. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well read, and the danger is averted. Havertz. Gnabry. And it's Wirtz. Oh, it's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Goretzka, gently done. Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Rishedli Bazor. Leandro Bacuna. Wirtz. Oh, good spread. Sane battling down that right flank. And here's Havertz. Thinks about the shot. Gnabry! Locadia. That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Havertz. And here's Sané. Wirtz. And here's Sané has a goal! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Kimmich. And it's played forward. Sané. That has been knocked clear. Can he spark a counter here? Aim forwards. Raum forwards and with intent. And here's Gnabry. Strong running down that left flank. Gnabry with the delivery. And that was very necessary. And it's made its way to him. Proves too strong. Looking to break at pace. Leandro Bacuna. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's lofted through here. And the keeper has it. And here's Sané. Sané with the cross. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Havertz really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Now it's Locadia. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Musiala. Havertz. Germany are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Kimmich. And here's Sané. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Sané. Bazor, gently done. Germany already trailing and we've barely begun. Bakula. Have it back and can go again. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Played back in. All the way through, so back it comes. And it's Wirtz. Wins the duel this time. Well, they can break here. Locadia.
Bakuna really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Raum. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Locadia. Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. He's in, surely! And he's heaved it away. Moved on forwards. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bakuna. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gnabry. Raum. Wirtz. That's really well manoeuvred. Gnabry. Gnabry. And the counter is on. Leandro Bakuna. And it's Bakuna. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Locadia. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Raum gets rid without sophistication. Leandro Bakuna. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Leandro Bakuna is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. And they've got rid. Get a throw in. And here's Havertz. Wirtz. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Tries a measured ball. Throw it. Schlotterbeck, and it's played forward. Havertz, now he's off and running. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aim forwards. Vids. Goretzka shifted upfield. Now it's Gnabry, and here's Havertz.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Locadia. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Musiala. Vids. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Brishedli Bazor. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good run down the left. And it's Bakuna. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Into the channel. Sané. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Sané. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Musiala. Leandro Bakuna, gently done. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's an imaginative pass. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, played through for the wide man. Sané, played in by Sané. Last-ditch defending, chance to shoot! Bakuna. Locadia. He is through here! Now it's Locadia, and the shot! Now that's a fine challenge. Sané. Gnabry. He's through here. Brilliantly cut out. And they can counter here. Nice physical challenge. Bakuna. And it's played forward. Kimmich does really well there, strong defending. Sané. Rudiger, aim forwards. Gnabry. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Havertz! And claimed it back swiftly. Now then, the ball's come loose. Musiala. And it's Sané. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for goal! What a save by Noogle! And it's been taken short. A chance to play it in. Leandro Bacuna. It's Bacuna! Oh, great play! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, such a clever touch. Vitz. Now it's Gnabry. Sané. Kimmich. Vitz. And here's Musiala. Chance! And that has been clubbed away. Rudiger. Vitz. Gnabry. And here's Havertz. Havertz played out to the left flank. Rao gets across him. Bazor clears it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Kimmich. And it's Goretzka. Locadia. Bacuna. Oh, good spread. Can he deliver? That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Shedley Bazor. On ball by the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Goretzka. Brown played into the box. Cleared away. And it's Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich. Now here's the delivery. In again. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Musiala. Musiala, gently done. That has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Rishedli Bazor. Bazor forwards and with intent. It's a good run down the right. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Great chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Rao. And that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Gnabry. Raum. And it's hoisted clear. Raum. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, the ball's... And a chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Sanek really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Aim forwards. Leandro Bacuna. Out to the left it goes. Goretzka. Gnabry. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Locadia. Real chance! Goretzka, spread out to the left. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. Sané. He's got away. Gnabry. It's a loose ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Musiala. And it's Wirtz. Gnabry. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, this is a great position. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Goretzka. Half an hour played now. Now it's Wirtz. Sané. Wirtz. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. Azor with the clearance. That's very neat. Oh, good ball! Takes a shot! Well, that is rather wayward. And it's played forward. Locadia. Out to the right. This might... Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Bacuna really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's found a way through. Sané. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Sané. Bacuna. Back into the middle. And the finish! That has been knocked clear. And it's Bacuna. Now it's Locadia. Can he finish? Straight at the keeper.
Jurgen Locadia simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Sané. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gnabry!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Aim forwards. Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Havertz. Gnabry. That's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Musiala. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Locadia. Lobbed in behind. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Sané. Sané. He has found the way through. Hazard attempts a clearance. Tries to get it clear. Hazard gently done. Vids all square.
That certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Aim forwards. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Goretzka. Havertz caresses it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Goretzka. Out to the left it goes. And here's Wirtz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And it's Gnabry. Havertz! Chance, surely! And he thumps it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Goretzka did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Goretzka. Oh, sweet feet. Vids. Musiala. Gnabry. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Havertz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bajor gently done. Bakuna. Now it's Locadia. Oh, good spread. A real chance! They've played it short. Leandro Bakuna. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rao. That's tidy. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Havertz may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Now Now it's Locadia. Nubel claims it, and the danger passes. Schlotterbeck. And it's played forward, and it's Sané. Sané on a strong run down the right. Sané climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Havertz. Musiala. That's really well cleared. Moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vitz. Realm. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Locadia. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here. Vitz. Forward it goes. Ooh, can he get onto this? Vitz. Now it's Havertz. Played out to the right. Sané. Lovely feet. Sané. It's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Realm. Kimmich. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a good run he's making there. And it's Musiala. And here's Havertz. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Schlotterbeck. Vitz. Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. And here's Sané. Shoots! Aim forwards. So what can they make of this? And it's Bakuna. Oh, that's nice. Bakuna. And here's Leandro Bakuna. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Brown is there, and he can get that clear. Bazor. Cross it goes. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Leandro Bakuna. Chance for a shot! got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Rudiger, gently done. Musiala. Sane looking to get on the end of this. And it's claimed by the keeper. Schlotterbeck can get it clear. Musiala. Out to the right. Now it's Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Kimmich. Havertz. Hazard gets good distance on it. Musiala. Kimmich. And here's Sané. Sané. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And back out it comes. Musiala does really well to win the ball there. Ooh, delicate chip through. Sané. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Moved on forwards. Referee has just said play on. Sané. Now it's Wirtz. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played forward. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Musiala. And it's Sané. Calmly anticipates. Leandro Bacuna, forwards and with intent. Over to the left. Gets into some space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Wirtz. Proves too strong. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on... And so we're off again. Leandro Bacuna. Rudiger cuts it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Locadia. Leandro Bacuna. And it's Sané. Musiala.
Kimmich
Has created one goal already. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. And here's Havertz.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bacuna. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bazor puts too much behind that. Rudiger. Goretzka. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. Wirtz.
Kimmich.
Sané. That's a cute ball. Bacuna. Rishedli Bazor. Bacuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Lukaku. Real chance! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Goretzka. Rudiger, gently done. Schlotterbeck. Musiala. Moved on forwards. It's run loose here. And it's played forward. Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna shifted upfield. Bacuna. Wirtz. He's going to be disappointed with that. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Kimmich.
And it's Sané. And here's Sané. Musiala. And here's Wirtz. Played back in. Clears it away. Tries to get it clear. Musiala. Sané. Gets it away. That's a throw. Bacuna. Rishedli Bazour. Locadia. And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger gets it clear. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Musiala. Schlotterbeck, forwards and with intent. Kimmich, aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Locadia. Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Havertz. Now it's Havertz. Locadia. Bacuna. Great defending, strong and determined. Bacuna showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice physical challenge. Vids. Goretzka. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rishedli Bazour. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Deftly away. And it's Bacuna. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a great pick out. Now it's Sané, fires it in low. Bacuna. Quality ball. He's onto it in a flash. Bacuna. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Brown attempts a clearance. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Locadia. Great work on the overlap. Very nicely done. Oh, good spread. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Leandro Bacuna. Locadia. Looking here to chip it through. Bacuna finds himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Leandro Bacuna. Locadia. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lobbed in behind, and they've got rid. Out of play for a throw. And it's Bacuna. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying to shoot. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a half-decent try.
Jorgen Locadia certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Goretzka. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Wits. And here's Havertz. Havertz! A real chance and a real let-off. Thinks one through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Wits. Gnabry. He can get that clear. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Wits. Sané. And here's the chance to counter. Leandro Bacuna. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Musiala. Wits. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Done delicately. Rudiger with the clearance. been fouled there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And that was very necessary. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Sané. Sané gently done. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Sané! Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich gets a cross in. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Leandro Bacuna. Goretzka. Havertz. Wins the duel this time. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Acrobatic effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Schlotterbeck, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Leandro Bacuna. Locadia. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Locadia. And the shot! Danger averted for now. Leandro Bacuna. Oh, it's come loose. Nubel gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Sané given the lift of his goal. Sané carries the ball down the right. He whips it across. And he's there to clear it. And it's Sané. Sané crossed in once more. Can he spark a counter here? Rudiger makes the interception. Gnabry. And here's Havertz. Played out to the right. And here's Sané. Vitz. Out to the right. Now it's Musiala. Looks across and plays it in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he latch onto this? Time to deliver. Aimed in towards the centre. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rudiger attempts a clearance. That is a brilliant... And the shot! Bakuna with a definite foul there. Nubel, long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Wirtz. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. It's a mighty effort! It's anyone's ball, could be danger here. Gnabry. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash.
Jurgen Locadia really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get onto this? Aim forwards. Bakuna. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, such a clever touch. Lovely. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bazor plays it short. Oh, smashing header! Sade, and it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Rishedli Bazor. That's really well manoeuvred. Bakuna. It's Bakuna! Oh, he's really drilled it. Gnabry. Cuts out the pass. Bakuna. Oh, it's just a little long.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Rudiger. Gnabry. Decent progress down the left. And here's Goretzka. Wirtz spread out to the left. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rudiger. Musiala shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna chasing after it. Vitz. Goretzka, gently done. Tries to get it clear. Played into space out wide. Vitz. Musiala. Rudiger. Vitz. Musiala. Schlotterbeck aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's took paid to a promising move. Rao. Now it's Goretzka. Now it's Goretzka. Vitz. And here's Canabry. Musiala. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bacuna moved on forwards, and that is as far as they're going to go. Goretzka, Vitz, Rudiger shifted upfield, and it's Kimmich. Sané, and here's Havertz. It's really well cleared. Goes down, but nothing given. And reclaimed it in a trice. Always onto this. Now it's Locadia. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Good play on the left-hand side here. Vitz. And here's Vitz. Raum. And here's Vitz. Raum. Can he finish? Clears it away. A chance to play it in. Raul gets across him. Well timed, excellent interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nubel sends that a long way. Leandro Bacuna. Great defending, strong and determined. Havertz. Now it's Sané. And it's Vitz. Could move up a gear here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goretzka, Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! And it's played forward. That's been drilled forward. It's just beyond his reach. Schlotterbeck.
Kimmich.
Sané. Sané tries making a foray down the right. And it's Bakuna. Real chance here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Brown gets rid without sophistication. Back into the middle. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Leandro Bakuna succumbs to the pressure. Sané. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Goretzka. Goretzka! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's lofted through here. Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Moved on forwards, and it's Sané.
Kimmich.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well seen too. Brishedli Bazor. Bazor shifted upfield. Vitz. Gnabry. Raum. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he get onto this? And it's Bakuna. And that is out of play. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. Rudiger. Aim forwards. Goretzka. Wirtz. That has been cut short. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Havertz. Gnabry! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Gnabry brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Leandro Bacuna. And that is a little undercooked. Vids. 75 minutes played. They'll have one final crack at it. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? He's having a shot!
Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bacuna. Bacuna played out towards the right wing. Brown wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Gnabry going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Brown. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry opts to play it back. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Goretzka. Shapes to shoot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Havertz! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared away.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
This looks promising. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Concentration levels are...
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Gnabry. Vids. And it's Sané. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Shedley Bazor. And he's on a charge. It is quite a run he's making here. Showing good feet. Serves up across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries to dink it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goretzka. Gnabry.
Now it's Havertz. Vitz. Havertz. He's got away.
Gnabry.
Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a fabulous ball. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Sané.
Vitz. Rudiger.
Sané.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Locadia. Leandro Bacuna. Out to the left it goes. Great chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Tries a deft little ball. Can he latch on to this? And it's Goretzka. Vitz. Over to the left. Raum. And here's Gnabry.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
They've got a corner here. Leandro Bacuna gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Rishedli Bazor.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Havertz. Raum. Oh, good spread.
Oh, nice touch.
Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Oh, he's trying it! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Havertz. And here's Canapri. Decent progress down the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Aim forwards. Bakuna. And he's picked out the run.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nubel, long ball by the goalkeeper. Wirtz gets a foot in here. And here's Sané, and it's Wirtz. Kimmich. Now it's Sané. Sané hangs one in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Swings it across. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ambitious ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Leandro Bakuna. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Musiala. And here's Havertz. Oh, sweet feet. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Azur is there and he can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Wirtz.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And it's Sané. Wirtz. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Havertz. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rudiger. Musiala. Goretzka. Lobbed in behind.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gnabry. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now, what about this cross?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vids. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicely intercepted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets it away. Gnabry with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Bakuna. Played with finesse.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Musiala. Kimmich. Sane making good progress on the right-hand side. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Sane. Sane played back in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bakuna. No, it's Bakuna. It is now or never. Time is against them. It's Bakuna! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Leandro Bakuna clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bazor is short. Big chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Crosses it in here. Tries to get it clear. 4 added minutes on the board. Rudiger. Rudiger shifted upfield. Brishedli Bazor. Keeper's got good distance on that. Leandro Bakuna. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And that's the keeper's ball. Cuts out the pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Sané. Kimmich. Wirtz. Played out to the right. Now it's Sané. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Well, they can break here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Gnabry. Raum. And here's Gnabry. Oh, he's found support out wide. Firmly met. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Calmly anticipates. Havertz. Wirtz. Wirtz forwards and with intent. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Musiala does really well to win the ball there.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Very much into the last knockings. And it's Bakuna. Thinks one through. Wirtz. Havertz. Sané. And here's Havertz. Want to throw in. Kimmich. And here's Sané. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And he thumps it clear. Schlotterbeck. And it's Sané. That's tidy. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich pings it across. Clears it away. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. And he cuts out the supply. Goretzka. Wirtz. Gnabry. Goes for goal!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.